This video will give you a brief introduction into Microsoft Teams. You can see I've opened Microsoft Teams desktop app here, and you can see there's lots of teams displayed. Primarily what you will see will be the Student Hub team, the Freshers Fair team, and also your course team. In this case, this is the course code here, and it's the course for ILM. You might see more teams depending upon what you're enrolled upon and what subjects you're studying. For example, you might also see a team for English and Maths. I'm using the Teams desktop app here, but equally you could use the Teams web app, and you can also use a mobile device. You can download the Teams mobile app to your device. Things work just the same, but they'll be displayed slightly differently because it is a mobile device. To access your course team, simply click on the team itself. When I click on that, the team opens. On the left-hand side here, you will see channels. Each one of these is a channel. Every team, regardless of what team it is, will have a general channel. I have set up this team here with a channel for each unit. Now, how your team is set up will depend very much upon your lecturer, the subject that's being studied, and the requirements of the awarding body. So you might not have a channel for each unit that you're studying, but your lecturer, your course tutor, will go through exactly what the structure of your team is and ensure that you need to know everything. On the general channel, you can see here we have posts. Posts basically is a conversation pane, and it's very easy to start a chat pane. So if I click on new conversation, I can then start typing, and I can add a comment, I can add a question, I can communicate with people. You have some basic text formatting, you've got the use of emojis and GIFs, and you can also add file attachments by clicking on there. I'm just going to post that, and there we are. A post has been made. Now, if you want to reply to any post, it's very easy, exactly the same. You just click and type, and again, you can reply to any post which has been made. So this is a great way to communicate with your tutor and other members of the course. Occasionally, your tutor might put a post and ask you to like the post to ensure that they know you have read it. To do that, go to the post, and on the top right-hand corner of the post, you will see the like button there, along with a few other emojis. But if I click like, yes, I'm liking my own post there, but you can see that if I was a tutor, I would know that you have read the post and understood it. If I click on the next channel, which is Innovation and Change, you can see that the conversation here is very different. That's because each channel has its own separate conversation structure. Each channel also has its own file structure. So you can see the file structure in the general channel has this in there. But if I click on a particular unit, you'll see that the file structure for that unit is different. So for each channel has the ability to have its own conversation structure and own file structure. As before, your tutor will go through things and ensure that you understand how it's going to be used. Some courses will use Class Notebook. If your course does use Class Notebook, your tutor will go through that with you and ensure that you know how to access it and all the content in it. If your course just uses the assignments function, again, your tutor will go through that with you and ensure that you understand what you have to do. So you can see here, to access Class Notebook, you simply click on that. Access assignment, you simply click on that. That's the basic structure of the team. And I'm now going to click on Teams, and I'm going back to see all of my teams, and we'll have a look at these icons down the left-hand side. So first of all, activity will give you a recent update of all the activity that's happening in the team. Any posts that have been made, any comments that have been made. You can see there's no activity there at the minute. You can see that I have a chat message here. So the next block down is chat. You can see that there's one chat message. So if I had 10 chat messages, that would be a 10 in a red box there. So I'm just going to click on chat, and we can see here, there we are. This is a private chat area. So whereas the chat and the post functions in the course team, everyone on the course can see that, you will notice here that this is just one person. So this is the digital learning account, and you can see here we have a list of people that I have recently contacted. But this chat is private between me and the Digital Learning account, just as this chat here is private between myself and my colleague Mark. Unless you choose to share any of that content, it is completely private between each of you. So this is a good way if you want to directly contact your student performance manager or your course tutor or any lecturer. It's a really good way to have a direct chat with them. So that's activity and chat. Teams we've already looked at. That's a quick link to the assignments. If you use the assignment function, you may or may not. Say your tutor will go through it with you. If I click on calendar, it will load my calendar. And we can see here that this is my calendar. This links directly to my OneDrive calendar. When you click on yours, it will link to your calendar. If I click on files, it will link directly to my OneDrive. I can see all the information in my OneDrive. So you can see that using the Teams app, you can access your calendar, you can access your OneDrive. You've got a chat function to have with your team and your peers, and also the ability to be able to chat and with the rest of your course. And the team will primarily be used as well for storage of all your files, all your coursework, and it's a really good communication platform that your tutor will use with you. If you have any questions in the first instance about your team, or you're not sure how to do something, do please speak to your course tutor in the first instance. They'll be happy to help.